What's going on, everybody? Welcome, Cappers Nation Live. We are live. We are ready to rock. We are ready to roll. Thursday, day after Christmas, the 26th of December edition. Welcome. Glad to have everybody here.
What's going on, everybody? Kyle with Cappers Direct. Getting ready to go live here in about another half hour, 45
Last time
minutes.
we went live, I had
break
2
down some
feet out
college
the
basketball.
door.
Get you guys on some more free plays. Put some more money in your pocket.
Now
3-0
back
yesterday
in
on free
Glad
plays.
to have
There's nobody
everybody
that's
here.
delivering
Got
more
our
winning
email
free
going
plays
out.
than us. All right, guys. You know what's
Letting
cool about
everybody
having
know
all
that
these
we are
haters out there
live.
saying I wasn't at the UFC event. It was
Ready to rock,
photoshopped.
ready to roll.
I live in
Brian,
Arizona.
Good morning or afternoon,
I'm
Mr.
homeless.
Clemens, T,
Whatever these
Stack
stories
Rock,
may be. I got
Anthony,
news for you.
Bobby,
The diamonds shine.
Matt,
They
Ed,
shine bright.
Long,
The watch, the ring,
Rich.
a lot of diamonds. All right. Kind of hard to Photoshop a video, right?
Yes,
Mandalay
Stack
Bay
Rock.
again.
I know why you
Picking
were
up
asking.
from last night.
When I have more
place some
information
more
to
wagers
report on
for
a
today.
possible game of the week, I'll
So for all the
definitely let
haters out
everybody
there,
know.
keep hating.
Guaranteed Saturday
Keep working
happens
hard.
every guaranteed Saturday.
One day.
Or every Saturday.
You too can be successful.
Regardless of what's going on, there'll be a guaranteed
Don't hate
Saturday
the player,
play.
hate the game. Ain't my problem. You can't win a damn free play. Peace out.
Glad to have everybody here. Not sure what the heck's going on in the background, but it looked like there was a video playing in the background. Alrighty. I don't know about you guys, but glad to be back. Let some people log on. We're gonna have some fun today. Gonna be making you some money. I hear they were talking about us today. I hear they were talking about us today. They can't keep our names out of their mouths. I love it. I love it. You know, some people didn't listen to their mama when they grew up. Don't got nothing nice to say. Don't say nothing at all. But hey, I guess that benefits us with free promotions. Free promotions from the haters and the trolls. So we'd take it. We'd take it with a smile. Darren, what's going on, sir? Thank you, Darren. Somebody actually sent me a screenshot of a couple things that you said on another live show. I'm not going to say what show it was because I don't want to give them any free publicity, but thank you, Darren. Kind words that you speak. So it was much appreciated. Bobby Munoz, jealousy is a strong emotion. Jealousy is a very strong emotion. That is a fact right there. That is a fact. We may not be the biggest live sports betting show on YouTube. We know that. We're not the biggest. We don't need to be the biggest. We don't need to be the biggest to have the most informative and the best live chat on YouTube. That's a fact. We probably have the most friendliest with the wealthiest of knowledge. I'll take that over the numbers every single day of the week. So, first of all, if you're on my personal plays, I have not sent them out today. All right, I have not sent them out yet. I'll be sending them out after the live show. Been monitoring a game that I'm wanting to give away, but have not wanting to give out, but have not yet. We're monitoring the line to make sure. Make sure it's a go first. So once I have that all wrapped up, definitely let you guys know. It's been a couple days since we went live. We went live Christmas Eve on Tuesday the 24th. What'd you guys all think of that BYU-Hawaii game? Luckily, we all bet the over in the nick of time in that game when it was at 64 and 64 and a half, and it ticked to 65, and then you didn't need it towards the end of the game. It looked like you were going to need it, but you didn't need it towards the end of that game either. BYU moneyline got hosed on that one. But we hammered home the premium play that I gave you guys. The BYU first half team total over 14.5. That was a nice, easy winner. Maurice, what's going on? Mr. Watson, what's going on? Definitely, Matt, I agree with you. Terrible play calling. That might go down as the worst play call of all of 2019 by a college football coach, or any football coach in that matter. The game is on the line. You need a first down and the game is over. First down and the game is over. 3rd and 2 and you pass the ball. 3rd and 2 and you pass the ball. Yet they really haven't been able to stop your run game. So, well, whatever. We'll take that one on the chin. We won the big free play that day, so that's what mattered. Unfortunately, it didn't go our way as planned. But Bowl Package had another winner. Bowl Package is 3-0. Randy G. Ty, the game wasn't fixed. Anybody who thinks college football games are fixed, yeah, they've got all those college kids in on it. Not likely. Randy G, dogs were definitely barking yesterday. You could have made some money line dogs. Dog parlay yesterday made an absolute killing. Bowl Package is 3-0. Bowl Package is 3-0 to start. Off to a nice strong start. There is another Bowl Package game today. So if you're not on the Bowl Package, you can still get on it. You have to sign up for the Bowl Package by this Saturday in order to get the 20 minimum, as well as the 70% guarantee. Mark, yes. Thank you. Yes, they decided to stick around. They decided to give us another 6-month renewal. So yes, they are here. We're very glad to welcome back Five Dimes to stick around with us for another 6 months. Thank you, Mark, which means more free UFC fight picks for you guys for the next 6 months. Yeah, Jeff, you dived into it a lot more in depth than I did, and that's for sure. A lot of things made absolutely zero sense. Jeff, if you guys can't read the comments, guys, Jeff said not only a pass on the 3rd and 2 play by BYU, but they went under center and out to the left with a right-handed quarterback. All right, hold on one second. I see we're going to have some interesting people today. Not only was he timed out, but he was just banned. So you want to come in here and post hate, we'll just give you the boot. Not a real individual anyways. Yeah, Mark, we know who the real thumbs downer is with their fake accounts. But anyways, good morning, William. Good morning, Mr. Butler, tuning in by text. Morning, Karen, Joe, Justin, Mark, Jeff as well. Everybody else, Crypto and Tokens, good morning. Randy G, everybody else tuning in. Rio C, yo. Free plays. So far this week, off to a nice little hot start. 5-1 on free plays so far this week. You know what's crazy? It's only Thursday. We've given out 6 free plays. You guys remember free plays on Monday went 3-0, 1-1 on Tuesday, 1-0 yesterday on Christmas Day with the Celtics, smashing the Raptors. That was nice. So what do we have on tap for today? First of all, what we're going to do today, we're going to take a look at both the bowl games. Now, I can't go live for the normal over 2 hours like we normally do. I want to, but I can't. Not today. Now, tomorrow's going to be a big day. Tomorrow's going to be a big day for us. I will probably go live. As far as tomorrow goes, obviously we go live noon Eastern, 9 Pacific. But I'll go live, I'm going to try and go live a few minutes early, maybe 15, 20 minutes early. We'll start. And we'll jump right on that North Carolina and Temple game. There is a college bowl game tomorrow at noon Eastern, right when we go live. So I'll try and go live 25, 30 minutes early, so that way we can hit that game in the morning right before it starts for everybody that needs help with that game. Mr. McDonald, good morning. Shapendi Lulo, good morning. Shane, good morning. Shane Russell says he likes Eastern Michigan over today. So 2 bowl games on the board for today, guys. We're going to have 2 college football games. One goes down at 4 p.m. Eastern time. The other is at 8 p.m. Eastern time. We've got the Independence Bowl, Miami. The guys, the Hurricanes taking on Louisiana Tech in the Independence Bowl. Then the Quick Lane Bowl tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time. We have Pittsburgh taking on the barely bowl-eligible team of Eastern Michigan. That'll be at 8 p.m. Eastern time tonight. That'll be on ESPN, as well as the Miami game is also on ESPN as well. So definitely looking for another big day, to say the least. And I do believe we're going to have it today. It's going to be a great day. Shapendi Lulo, yes, definitely need to make some money today. I don't know about you guys, but went a little overboard when it came to Christmas. And buying a little bit of this and a lot of that, and a little bit of this and a lot of that. So definitely time to refill the front pocket with a stack of cash. Crypto and tokens, we actually like Eastern Michigan to steal a win money line. Who's we? Crypto and tokens, who's we? You and all your Bitcoin? Shane Russell, can Louisiana Tech hang with Miami? I think they can. Ryan, we made a lot of memories, that's for sure. We make memories every single day, especially with the little one. I hope you guys all had a great Christmas as well. Hope you guys all had a very Merry Christmas as well, because I know I did. Anytime I get to spend an extra day off or at home, it's always a great time. So it was definitely fun to be able to not come into work. It's always enjoyable when that happens. All right, so we're going to get started in the program today. Going to get all my live odds up and running. Get my live odds up and running. And then we'll be ready to rock and roll and jump right into it. And it may be a little rainy today, but it's going to be a good day. All right, rainy days bring the money. Rainy days bring the money. How's the weather today? It's rainy. It's rainy in the mid-50s, or mid-40s, excuse me. But it feels a little colder. It was cold. It was actually in the 30s when I left my house. A little windy today, too. A little wind, a little rain. Never hurt nobody. That's why I got the new Rip Curl anti-wind, anti-rain, anti-cold sweatshirt on. Bobby Munoz, especially when you go 3-0 on bowl games, Merry Xmas. Absolutely. Definitely the 3-0 in bowl games is it's a good start. It's a good start. It's obviously can't go any better than that until you start winning some more games. So hopefully after today will be a nice big 4-0. Hopefully will be a nice big 4-0 to start the bowl package. And again, if you guys are new to this channel, first of all, I know I say this a lot and I emphasize this a lot. We try and hit the key points home. If you guys are new to this channel, if you're new to this channel, first of all, welcome. We go live 7 days a week. 7 days a week. We put out content 365 days a year. Do us a huge favor. If you haven't already done so yet, hit that subscribe button right down below. Hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. A lot of people ask me, why should I subscribe? Well, first of all, you'll be notified every single time we put out a video. And when you're done hitting that subscribe button, tap that little bell next to it. That way you get notified when we go live by YouTube. When we go live or we put out a daily free play video. Free play is just this week. This week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're 5-1. 5-1 on free plays. Leans are even better than that. All right, leans are even better than that. So, if you want to make money, you want quality content with people that actually bet on sports for a living, not people that switch their stories. If you guys ever notice, I've never switched my story. This is my day job. This is my night job. This is my only job. I don't just disappear to go to get deployed, flip some flapjacks, or whatever the case may be, and then come back and say, yep, nope, that never happened. This is my only day job. Bullshit. Stevie Steves, yes, sir. If you buy the... Stevie Steves asked, Kyle, if I buy the bowl package today, do we still get the 70% guarantee? Yes, sir, you do. Yes, sir, you do. You'll also get 3 days of our prop package, as well as 2 days of soccer. Soccer, I believe there will not be a soccer play until Saturday, and I was told there would be a couple of them on Saturday as well. But as far as props, there will be props posted later tonight. Or not later tonight, later this afternoon. There will be props posted. Props will be posted for Friday, or for Thursday and for Friday as well. Be posted on Friday. So you'll get 3 days of props, 2 days of soccer, as well as every one of the bowl package games that we put out. And so yes, and you will get that guarantee. Jimmy O. Jenkins, what's going on? Big D Mall in the house, Jeff in the house. And again, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Take 1 second out of your day, hit that subscribe button, help us build the channel. The bigger we build this, the more we'll be able to give to you guys absolutely free. Mr. Greg Engel, good morning to you as well. Happy New Year, Cap Nation. So hit that subscribe button, guys, and then give us a big thumbs up if you appreciate all the hard work. The reason why we say that, either thumbs up, thumbs down, you don't like me, you don't like the show, but yet you're somehow still here watching my ugly mug and my annoying voice break down games on a daily basis. Even if you're one of those individuals, feel free to hit the thumbs down button, you know. But if you appreciate all the hard work, definitely give us a big thumbs up as well. It definitely helps get our video trending on YouTube when you guys do. And, you know, that's the most beneficial part, is that it helps us get our videos trending on YouTube, which help build the channel, which help make it bigger and better than it is right now. Obviously, we want to keep increasing what we do, keep making things bigger and better. So definitely hit that thumbs up button, as well as subscribe to the YouTube channel. So without further ado, not going to be a long show today. We're going to break down some bowl games. We're going to break down the 2 bowl games today, and then tomorrow we'll be back to break down even more bowl games. Tomorrow we have the Military Bowl, North Carolina and Temple. We've got the Pinstripe Bowl, Michigan State and Wake Forest. We also have the Texas Bowl, Oklahoma State and Texas A&M. We have the Air Raid versus Triple Option in the Cheez-It Bowl, Washington State and Air Force. And don't forget the Holiday Bowl. They'll probably have an empty stadium down in San Diego, USC and Iowa at 8 p.m. tomorrow night. which I'll be watching. So we'll break down all 5 of those games tomorrow as well. So it'll be a nice program tomorrow, plus some college basketball. NHL is back tomorrow. So it'll be definitely a good time. Michelle, yes, 5 Dimes did renew, which we are very happy for. I know FC is, because now he still will be showcasing a free UFC fight pick during every single UFC card for the next 6 months. So welcome back, 5 Dimes, guys. And if you've never opened up an account at 5 Dimes, we've given you guys some plays from time to time that are basic, pretty exclusive to 5 Dimes. Those first quarter team totals or first half team totals, some other stuff that are exclusive to 5 Dimes. And if you've been missing out on those, you definitely need to go over to 5 Dimes, give them some love, click on that link so they know you came from here. That way they'll renew again in 6 months. So definitely get an account over there, even if it's a second account for you guys, and you put just $100 in it, and you slowly build it up. Especially on those special free plays or those prop bets or individual team totals that I give you guys that you can't bet everywhere else. All right, so always a good time when that happens, and we're making money on those as well. So, and a lot of those are exclusive to 5 Dimes. So, with that being said, let's get this show on the road. First bowl game today, guys, goes down at 4 p.m. Eastern time. I'm just popping up my bowl game information. Independence Stadium, guys. The Independence Bowl. Shreveport, Louisiana. Neutral site game. You got Miami 6-6 going up against Louisiana Tech 9-3. Louisiana Tech not with the big travel schedule. Miami not too long of a travel schedule, but hey, are they really going to be excited to play today? We're going to find out. We're definitely going to find out. So let's pop up the live odds on this one for everybody. While I'm getting all of that up and running, bear with me real quick. Give me 1 second, folks. All right. Shane Russell, Ryan, I like Oklahoma State 2-0 tomorrow. Yeah, Jeff says my Hawks were sure Trojans. It should definitely be an interesting matchup. And just real quick on that one, usually, Iowa's totals are in the 40s, and here you are against a USC Trojan team in the low 50s, 52 to be specific. 52 to be specific. And then what do we got Saturday, folks? Saturday going to be a big day. Saturday the 28th, Oklahoma, LSU, Clemson, Ohio State, down at the Fiesta Bowl, Iowa State, Notre Dame, Memphis, and Penn State. All right, guys, taking a look at the Independence Bowl, Miami Hurricanes, Louisiana Tech game, 223-224. Line actually opened up, Miami laying 7.5. It dropped like a rock. It was down to 6. It's slowly creeping back up. It's back up to 7. Taking a look over at our friends over at 5 Dimes. They actually have the side on this game at 7 as of right now. Taking a look at the total on this one, opened up at 49.5. It is down to 49. It's trending downwards, which if you're an over better on this game is a good thing. Neverez, are you going to have a game of the week? It's up in the air. If I have one, I'm going to let everybody know. I'm just waiting to confirm a couple things, a couple players playing first before I'll be able to do that. But once I'm able to, I definitely let everybody know that was on it last week, as well as everybody else that wasn't on it. Let everybody know. I'd love nothing more to be able to put one out, but you guys know me. I won't put one out just to put a filler out there. Not like the blue light specials that or red alerts that other companies put out just to generate a sale. I don't need to do that. I bet my games for thousands, so I want to make sure that it's a game that I'm willing to step out on before I give it to you guys. So, taking a look at Miami, guys, 6-6 straight up, 6-6 against the spread, 6-5-1 to the over. Taking a look at what they've done recently, they're actually coming off of 2 straight losses. They lost to Duke, which, guys, and they were on the road against Duke. And let's be honest, Duke was not a strong team this year. And they were able to get rid of Miami and hold Miami to 17 points. They beat them 27-17. That game actually had a total of 44. The total pushed. Obviously, Miami didn't cover the 8 points they were laying. They were an 8-point favorite, and they got beat. They were also a 21-point favorite against Florida International. They were a 21-point favorite against Florida International, and they got beat 30-24. All right, they got beat 30-24. It went over the total, no doubt about that one. It had a total of 52.5, and it went sky high right over that one. Before that, in order to get bowl eligible, to get to their 4th, 5th, and 6th win, they had to win 3 straight games. They actually had to win 3 out of their last 5 games, and they won the first 3 out of that 5-game stretch before dropping the final 2 games. They had wins over Pittsburgh, beating them 16-12. They were a 3-point dog against Florida State. Shocking the sports betting world, beating Florida State 27-10, and then they were a 7-point favorite against Louisville, and they beat them 52-27. And then, like we said, they ended up dropping their remaining 2 games. Louisiana Tech, what can we say? We made a lot of money. First, big disclaimer. We made a lot of money on Louisiana Tech this year. They did us good. That and the over on Louisiana Tech games. They burned us. I think it was once. Once they burned us. And actually, I take that back, twice. Twice they burned us. But other than that, one on a total and one on the side. But we made a lot of money. I think we bet them 8 times between Louisiana Tech and the over. 8 or 9 times. I'd have to go back. I think it's 9 specifically. And we went 7-2, either betting on Louisiana Tech or the over. But remember, they might have made us a lot of money this year, and they made me even more money last year. But one thing, being successful at sports betting, you have to have a long memory of what teams have done for you in certain situations. But you also have to have a short memory when it comes to bowl games, because you got to remember, this is their one-off game. They haven't played since November 30th. Matter of fact, both teams have not played since November 30th. And one, you have to ask yourself, are they motivated? Did they have a good bowl practice session? What are they playing for? Do they need to play? And how do their coaches take bowl games? Now, when you get coaches that have never been in a bowl game situation, obviously you have to throw that factor out. But there's coaches that will go for 2, fake punts, go for it on 4th down in their own zone. You have to be able to factor in a lot of things when it comes to a bowl game. So have a short memory when it comes to capping a bowl game. All right, taking a look at Louisiana Tech, 9-3 straight up, 6-5-1 against the spread, 6-6 on the over. All right, we were able to time their overs correctly all but once. We made a lot of money betting their overs this year. I think we went 3-1 on their overs. No, 4-1 on their over. Taking a look at what they've done recently, coming off their win against University of Texas San Antonio, UTSA, beating them 41-27. They did not cover the 22.5 points. It went over the total for their final game. Before that, they had 3 straight unders against North Texas, Marshall, and UAB. 2 of those games they ended up losing. But if you remember correctly, quarterback was suspended for a couple games. They lost to Marshall 31-10 as a 6-point dog, and then again as a 6-point dog against UAB, they lost 20-14. They did push on that one. They were catching 6 on that one. So as an underdog this year, because they are a 7-point dog, as an underdog, they've came into being underdog 1, 2, 3, 4 times before today. They're 1-4 on winning outright. They were a 19-point dog against Texas. They lost 45-14. They were a 2.5-point dog against Southern Miss. They won 45-30. They were a 6-point dog against Marshall and a 6-point dog against UAB, and they lost both of those games, 31-10 and 20-14. They covered the spread in the only one that they won. Other than that, they're 1-3 against the spread as a dog this year. There's always a lot of players that sit out for the draft. And players and teams won't make announcements until literally right before game time or game day. Yep, so-and-so's going to sit out. They do this to throw a lot of people off. Right? They do this to throw a lot of people off. And obviously, it's a good coaching strategy if there's a key player that you have to build your practices around, and then all of a sudden, boom, he's not there. But yeah, as Thomas just said, next man up. A lot of these colleges have plenty of kids waiting to play. Louisiana Tech 6-1 against the spread in December bowl games. Miami 3-12 against the spread in their last 15 games played in the month of December. And Miami is also 9-1 on the under their last 10 games after playing Duke. Miami just 2-9 straight up and against the spread in their last 11 bowl games. Ray, good morning. Thanks for joining us. Now, these two teams have played each other, but not recently. All right, it's been 15 years since these two teams squared off. Miami was a 29.5-point favorite in that game. And they shut them out 48-10. But none of those stats matter. These two teams haven't played in 15 years. Cool. That's about all that you should get out of it is cool. When you start diving in depth and you start taking a look at the numbers, let me get this on the screen for you guys so that way you guys can see which teams we're talking about. All right, get this one on the screen for you guys. When you're diving in depth into these two programs and you're trying to see not only how do they play comparable teams, if they've played some of the same mutual teams, if there's any type of comparison that you can get, how a certain team played another team who played that team, and try and get comparisons is one strategy to help put the entire puzzle together. Definitely don't form a pick just based off of that one. But when you're taking a look at the numbers, the actual facts that are on paper on how a team's been performing all year long, or versus very similar like style of teams. You take a look at Miami, 27.8 points per game on average. Louisiana Tech averaging 34 points a game. Miami averages rushing the ball 32 times for 122 yards a game, just 3.9 yards per carry. Louisiana Tech, the average running the ball 36 times at 168 yards and 4.6 yards per carry. Both of these teams run and pass mutually about the same amount. Miami averages 34 passing plays at 257 yards a game, 7.7 yards per passing attempt. Very similar numbers for Miami. They average a couple more plays a game at 36 passing plays a game, 277 yards in the air, as well as 7.7 yards per passing attempt. Now, you need to take a look at defense. Where do these teams lie on defense? When you take a look at defense, obviously on paper, this is the reason why Miami is a 7-point favorite. First of all, turnovers. Both teams are +5 on the turnover category. Okay, a +10 combined. Miami averages giving up only 20.8 points per game, just under 3 touchdowns. Louisiana Tech averages giving up 23.7 points per game. But the real numbers are in the defensive numbers. Miami gives up just 110 rushing yards a game at 3.1 yards per carry. Keep in mind, those were against teams like Florida, North Carolina, Virginia Tech, Pittsburgh, Florida State, Florida International, who they gave up a lot of yardage to. They also average giving up under 200 passing yards a game, 197 to be specific, at 6.8 yards per passing attempt. Louisiana Tech on defense, like we said, they give up 23.7 points a game, holding teams to 142 rushing yards at 3.8 yards per carry. And that was going up against running teams like UAB, Marshall, North Texas. UTEP loves to run the ball. Florida International. Keep in mind, they beat Florida International 43-31, who just beat Miami. A month ago. Louisiana Tech averages giving up 248 yards a game in the air at 6.9 yards per passing attempt. Obviously, the Miami defense is better on paper. They give up 32 less rushing yards a game at almost a yard less per carry. They give up over 50 passing yards a game less than what Louisiana Tech does, holding teams to a tad bit less yardage. Not much to brag about when it comes to the passing plays. Definite run game defense by Miami on paper. Now, will Louisiana Tech be able to run against the Miami D? Louisiana Tech likes to run and pass. Establish the big runs. Opens up the passing game. Everybody knows that. Miami likes to play the same way. I think this is a great game. I think it's very evenly matched. And I think the line of 7 is a correct line. Now, I do have plays on both sides of this. It may be one of the games I give you guys for free. Maybe not. But we're going to break down the next one before we give out a free play. Obviously, with only having 2 games, we've got premium plays, personal plays, and the bowl package today, all with college football in it today. So if you're looking for some big wins, not only can you get on board our bowl package still and get that 70% minimum guarantee, we still have our Christmas sale ongoing. Christmas sale is ongoing. I believe it's going to be ending either tonight or tomorrow. Michelle, no, my personal plays have not gone out yet. My personal plays have not been sent out yet. They'll actually be sent out when we're done live. I've been monitoring one of the lines, waiting to give it out, hoping to get a better line before we have everybody bet it and we send it into a tailspin the opposite direction of where we'd like it to go. So I was hoping that we'd be able to capitalize on a line move before we had to give it out. Alrighty. So, with that being said, you know what time it is. It's not free play time just yet. It's time for another nice big breakdown, right? It's time for the next game. We're going to move along to that one real quick. Let me get that one on the screen. Pittsburgh and Eastern Michigan. The line on Pitt is moving, guys. 5 Dimes just moved it to 13. Wow. 5 Dimes has it at 13. Taking a look elsewhere, still 12.5 at the BetMGM app, 12.5 at William Hill. That's a crazy line move in that game. A lot of movement. Over and under still holding strong at 49 on this one as well. Almost got it on the screen. There we go. Next bowl breakdown that we're going to be doing for you guys, the Quick Lane Bowl, Detroit, Michigan. Rich, I did not give a lean on that game. We broke it down, gave the stats, but did not give a lean on that one. Did not give a lean on that one. We've got plays on both sides of that one. Ryan, you just took the free play that we put out. Awesome. Awesome. Raymond, what's going on? Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, guys. Now, who's ready to start doing the quick lane bowl? I know I am. First of all, let's take a look at the line. Chuck, good morning. Is there going to be a game of the week? I feel we're asked this every 15 minutes, but it's okay. I like answering it. As of right now, I don't have one. I'm working on one, but it's not set in stone yet. Okay, I need to confirm players playing, some key players playing before I will release one. For the sole fact that I actually bet my games of the week. I actually bet all of our games, but I step out on my game of the weeks, just like our guaranteed Saturday plays or our if we have a game of the year. And I don't need to put one out just to put one out. All right, there's no blue light special, aka red alerts here, where I need to just put out a game to make generate some sales. I bet my games, so when I put one out, you can best be damn sure I'm putting my own money on it. So I want to make sure the flipper wins. All right. So I want to make sure that sucker's going to be a winner for everybody. So obviously you can't go 100%. So want to make sure we have the best probability to have one. So when I know, you'll know. When I know, you will know. All right, guys. So taking a look at the line, Pittsburgh, Eastern Michigan. Pittsburgh opened up as a 9.5-point favorite. That line is up to 12.5, and it is moving up to 13. Like we said, the stations, the D Casino, the Circus Sports, William Hill, BetMGM, all still have it at 12.5. The Westgate, 5 dimes. MGM just clicked it to 13 about 5 minutes ago. Total opened up at 50. It's down to 49 and trending downwards. The D Casino is got it at 48.5. William Hill has it at 48.5 as well. And that line is trending downwards on the total. So if you're an over better, it's beneficial to wait and see where that line goes. If you're an under better, you may want to bet sooner rather than later with that one trending in the downward position. 5 dimes has the total over and under 49 minus $1.10. They also have over and under 48.5 minus 117. Taking a look at the side, they have minus 13, minus $1.10, minus 12.5, minus 117 as well. 7 cents more, you can get a half a point either direction. Flex, what's going on? So far between Pitt and Eastern Michigan and the over 49 or the under, before we break down this game, because I'm going to get in depth on these two programs, do us a favor. Post up in the comments who you guys are liking. Are you rolling with Pitt? Are you rolling with Eastern Michigan? The over, the under? Or maybe you're undecided and that's why you're here and you want to see what the information is and where we possibly lean or what we have a play on, which is all fair and great as well. So post up in the comment who you guys are liking. Let's get some chat involvement here. The chat is off to a little slow start today. You guys are a little tired. Maybe you're a little full off of pumpkin pie or some turkey or tamales or steak, whatever it is that you were eating. So post up in the comments who you guys are liking. And again, if you're new to this YouTube channel, if you are new to our channel, first of all, welcome. Cappers Direct, as well as the Cappers Nation live show. If you're new to this channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. We go live 7 days a week. We put out content 365 days a year. Rain, shine, sick, healthy. Put out a free play video for Christmas Day, that one for you guys again. If you're new, or if you haven't already done this, hit that subscribe button right down below. All right? Hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Why, Kyle, should I subscribe? Well, first of all, you should subscribe. That way you get notified every single time we drop content. Doesn't matter if it's a live show like this or a pre-recorded show like our daily free play. You will be notified. Also, tap that little bell next to it. That way you get instant notifications when we do go live. And then, if you're on your mobile device, you're going to have to click the X button at the top left corner to X out of this. But if you haven't already done so yet, do us a huge favor. Give us a big thumbs up in the video. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work that we do. Over 120 here, only 49 on the thumbs up category. Do us a big favor, guys. X out of that live chat. Give us a big thumbs up. The reason why we ask for it is it definitely helps get our video trending on YouTube. Helps it show up in the search rankings. The placement's better. You see our videos around more often. So definitely hit that big thumbs up button. We definitely appreciate it when you do. And helps get our video trending. And the bigger we build this, the more I'll be able to give you guys every single day. Fast Freddy says, I'm flipping a coin on this one. But remember, tails never fails with Kyle's Lucky Penny. I love that one, Fast Freddy. Mark, yes. We're going to go live about a half hour early tomorrow, between 20 and 30 minutes early tomorrow. We'll go live a little earlier. We'll be live tomorrow noon Eastern, guys, but I'm going to go live a little early. That way we don't miss the Military Bowl, the North Carolina Temple game tomorrow. Okay? Already decided that one. We'll go live a little bit early tomorrow. That way we can break down that game. But here's a big question. Why is the screen always got to freeze when I got an unflattering picture? It can never freeze when we've got a good flattering picture. Maybe me smiling or my mouth shut. It's always got to be an unflattering one. Devin said just hit the thumbs up. We definitely appreciate it, sir. Thank you. It's always appreciated. It's definitely always appreciated. All right, so first of all, hold on one second. Okay, so Kish, I see you just got the UFC Guaranteed Max Fight Pick. The UFC event is not until you could always purchase it early, but the UFC event is not until January 18th. Unfortunately, we don't have any UFC until then. Frankie Diamond says he likes both dogs today. All right, guys, so let's jump into this next game. Glad to get the user participation, all the people hitting the subscribe button that have not subscribed to our YouTube channel just yet. We'll be live again tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the next week. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, guys. It's going to be a great time. And let's get it. Let's get that money today. All right, guys, let's get that money today. Give me 1 second, folks. Okay. Had to check on something real quick. Jackson says he really likes the Louisiana Tech under. Tong Yang leans Pitt. Frankie Diamond says he likes both dogs today. Shane Russell says, me too. The dogs were barking yesterday in the NBA. Jeff likes Pittsburgh in the over. Mr. Blevins likes the over. Jeff likes Louisiana Tech in Pittsburgh. Shane Russell says Pitt wins 31-24. Rich says rolling with the over. 2011, you know, says Eastern Michigan plus the 13. James says roll with money, Pitt minus 12.5. Devin Jackson, who do you like? Well, we're going to break down the game. Tito says he needs a miracle. Darren Lyons is liking the plus 13. Mark says he likes Pitt to win, but I don't think they have the offense to cover. I want to see what your take is for sure. Mr. Mike Butler joining us. Thank you. Thanks for your text messages, Mike. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Mr. Watson likes the bowl package pick today. Me too. I absolutely love it. I think the bowl package will be 4-0 after today. And then hopefully 5, 6, and 7-0 after that. But hey, we'll take one game at a time. We'll take the first one. We'll take 4-0. We got to get that win today to jump out to 4-0. All right, here we go. Quick Lane Bowl. Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. Neutral site game. Neutral site game played in Michigan, home of Eastern Michigan. First of all, you got Pitt, 7-5 straight up. 7-4 against the spread. 3-8 to the over. 3-8 to the over. Under team. Eastern Michigan. 6-6 straight up. 5-7 against the spread. 7-4-1 on the over. If you guys are looking for my personal plays for today, I have not sent them out yet. They'll be going down and texted out as soon as we are off the live chat. Well, not as soon as we are, but shortly after live. I'll have my personal plays sent out. Bear with me just a second here. Okay. Absolutely, Brian. We're definitely overdue. So real quick, before we jump into this game, so for everybody that doesn't know, our Christmas sale, I believe I was told originally it was ending tonight. The bosses won't be back in until tomorrow. So if you're on the fence about jumping on board, there's no better time than right now. They've got the double up on our premium plays and my personal plays. Buy 3 days for $99. Get 3 days free. Buy 3, get 3, $99. That sale is supposed to end tonight, so you get 6 days for the price of 3. I also made a lot of money in cash, too, at the local casino there, Fast Freddy. They've got some great deals going on. They're all on the website, guys. Buy a month of our premium plays on sale for $9.99. You get 2 months free. You get premium plays for 3 months for $1,000. It's like $11 a day. Same thing with my personal plays. You get 3 months for $1,000. Some killer deals. You get there's a 2-year deal. That's an absolute killing. The bowl package, guys, you still have an opportunity to get on the bowl package. If you're not on it, you have to be on the bowl package by Saturday in order to get that 70% guarantee. It's going to be a great time. Even though you've missed out on a few games so far, that's okay. That's okay. So, don't miss out, guys. Get on board. Let's make a boatload of money together. And without further ado, Pittsburgh, Eastern Michigan. All right, guys, Eastern Michigan 14-1 against the spread the last 15 games versus an opponent on more than 6 days rest. Pittsburgh 11-26-1 against the spread versus an opponent who's on more than 13 days rest. And Eastern Michigan 9-2 on the under. The last 3 years when they've had more than 6 days rest, their defense has shined and they have kept the games under. All right? Now, Pittsburgh is 0-3 straight up and 0-3 against the spread as a bowl game favorite. All right? Pittsburgh has not won a game as a bowl game favorite. Here they are, the favorite, and not just any favorite, but a big favorite. All right, a big favorite. Here they are, opened up as a 9.5-point favorite. That line is 12.5 to 13, depending on where you're looking. Total opened up at 50. It is now down to 49. We see 48.5 in a couple spots here around town. Taking a look at 5 dimes, they have the line minus 12.5, minus 117. Plus 12.5 is minus 103. You can actually get plus 13, minus $1.10 if you're taking the dog. Total over and under 48.5, minus 117, or minus 110 over and under 49. When you're diving into these two programs, first of all, let's take a look at what they've done recently. All right, let's start with Eastern Michigan. 6 wins on the season. You got to have 6 to become bowl eligible. They had to win 2 out of the remaining 3 games. Matter of fact, they had to win 2 out of the remaining 5 games. After beating Western Michigan 34-27 back in October 19th, they only needed 2 wins out of the remaining 5 games to become bowl eligible. Well, they lost to Toledo 34-37. And then they lost to Buffalo 43-14, where they got smashed. All right, they picked up a win against Akron, beating them 42-14. And then they got rid of Northern Illinois 45-17, which gave them that 6th win. They were a 3-point dog in that game with a total of 58. And that one went over the total. And they won outright as a 3-point dog. Now, they had their last game of the year against Kent State. They were a 3.5-point home favorite. They ended up losing 34-26. That game went under the total of 68.5 as well. Mike, we may not be here in 30 minutes, but either way, glad to have you as well. So, and again, glad to have everybody that's tuning in. Glad to have everybody that tunes in with us. Mike says 2020 is going to be a good year. Definitely going to be a good year. 2020 will be better than 2019, and let me tell you, 2019 treated me, my family, the company, our clients exceptionally well. 2020 is only going to be bigger. All right, guys, when you're diving in depth, let's take a look at the Pittsburgh team. All right, guys, first of all, 7-5 on the year. They became bowl eligible back on November 2nd when they picked up their 6th win against Georgia Tech, beating them 20-10. Taking a look at their very next game, they got their 7th win against North Carolina, beating them 34-27. They ended the year losing 2 straight games. They put up 19 points over their final 2 games. They got shut out by Virginia Tech 28-0. Then they also beat Boston College 26-19. Both of those games stayed under the total. They were nowhere close to covering the spread. Against Virginia Tech, they were a 3.5-point dog. They lost by 28, and they got shut out. Now, their final game of the year against Boston College, they were an 8-point favorite, and they got beat by 7. All right. Now, 5 out of their last 6 games all went under the total. They only had 3 games that went over the total all year long. When you're diving in depth into the numbers, when you're taking a look at the numbers and you're going to start comparing them side by side to see who's done what, what's your NFL and NCAA record? Well, I don't have it in front of me. I'm filming a live show breaking down the bowl game. But if you want to email the company, feel free to email the company, cd@cappersdirect.com. I'm sure one of them will be more than happy to help you out. Billa. All right, so Pittsburgh. But again, thanks for joining us, Mr. Kushik. Thanks for joining us. And again, if you guys are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button right down below. Take 1 second out of your day. If you're new to our channel, hit that subscribe button. Tap that little bell to get instant notifications each time we drop content. We put out content 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We give you guys a free play. Rain, shine, sick, healthy, on my deathbed, or on vacation. We will bring you guys free content, as well as 7-day-a-week live shows. We go live Monday through Friday, noon Eastern, 9 Pacific. Saturday and Sundays, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. We will be live tomorrow. We're going to go live. Normally it's noon Eastern. We're going to go live a couple minutes early to touch on that military bowl game that starts at noon Eastern. All right? So we'll go live about a half hour early tomorrow. So set your clock, set your reminders there. And as well, tap that little bell after you hit the subscribe button. That way you get notified. All right? Taking a look at Pitt. They average under 3 touchdowns a game, 20.1 points per game. They average 121 yards on the ground rushing, 3.5 yards per rushing attempt. This team averages 74 offensive plays a game. They average 35 rushing, 39 passing for 253 yards a game, 6.3 yards per passing attempt. Pitt definitely likes to run the ball a lot. However, they just have not been effective. Now, they're effective on that 3 to 4 yard runs. They just have not gotten the big yardage plays this year that Pittsburgh's been accustomed to for many years, rushing the ball. All right, taking a look at Eastern Michigan, they average just under 30 points a game, 29.1 points per game. They average 125 yards on the ground and 280 in the air. Flip the script, take a look at the defenses, guys. Pittsburgh gives up 21.8 points a game. They're holding teams to 107 yards rushing. They're holding teams to 2.9 yards per carry. Eastern Michigan runs the ball for 125 yards a game. They're going to be going up against a very stout Pittsburgh run defense that's been very effective at defending the run. Pittsburgh gives up 196 passing yards a game at 6.1 yards per passing attempt. This is where Eastern Michigan excels, averaging 280 yards in the air at 8.1 yards per passing attempt. So I look to see just how well that Pittsburgh defense and that secondary is going to be able to handle the Eastern Michigan passing game. Taking a look at Eastern Michigan when they're on defense, they give up some points, 30.3 points per game, 202 rushing yards a game. If you want to run the ball against Eastern Michigan, you can. That definitely needs to be one of Pittsburgh's key focuses, is running the ball. They also give up 226 yards in the air at 7.9 yards per carry. Now, Pittsburgh is -8 on turnovers. Eastern Michigan, bless their hearts, they're actually +4 on turnovers. All right, they're +4 on turnovers. One of the keys for Eastern Michigan is going to have to be shoring up that front line. That front line on defense gives up 202 yards on the ground. 202 yards on the ground, on average. Luckily for them, they've got a Pittsburgh run game that does struggle. They average just 121 yards a game on the ground. Pittsburgh needs to run the ball, and they need to run it a lot. And if they're able to rip off some big runs, it'll open up their passing game, which averages 253 yards a game. Now, Eastern Michigan, besides shoring up their defense, they like to run. They average 32 offensive plays, running the ball, 34 in the air. They're going to get their 30-plus rushing attempts today. Who dat, Bob? Good morning. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. They're going to get their rushing attack, but can they make it effective? Can they rush the ball against a Pittsburgh defense that holds teams to 107 yards rushing a game? I mean, Pitt's holding teams to 2.9 yards per carry. I definitely look to see what Eastern Michigan's going to be able to do on the ground against Pittsburgh, as well as in the air. I think it's 10, 9 or 10, Fast Freddy. Fast Freddy says, off the top of your well-groomed head, how many ACC teams are there playing in bowl games? If I'm not mistaken, it's 9 or 10. We go down the list. Boston College, Florida State, Virginia Tech's got Kentucky. Virginia's got the SEC matchup against Florida. Louisville has got another SEC matchup. Obviously, Clemson. We know that one. Wake Forest and Michigan State. North Carolina tomorrow. Brian Watson, 1-0 USA. Nice. What are you watching? Aaron says USC playing in San Diego. They should just play at home. Yeah, the Holiday Bowl. there in San Diego. They should just play at the Coliseum. They probably fill more seats than what the Holiday Bowl won't fill. No, I do have a play on both side and the total on this game. Got to look at what we're going to end up giving you guys for free today. I want to make sure the free plays keep winning. I believe the NBA free play that we put out is a winner. That one should be a winner. And for everybody that doesn't know, we did put out another free play. We put out multiple free plays a day. If you have not watched that video, here's a link to it when we're done here, because I'm going to be getting you guys on a free play here shortly. There's a link to that video, so make sure you guys go over there. And when you're done watching that one, make sure you guys give us a big thumbs up over there as well. Drop us a comment as well. I loved it. That video was out for like not even 5 minutes, and there was 8 thumbs downs, which I'm sure if we ran the IP addresses, they all came from the same IP address, from the same person traveling probably from Pittsburgh back to Tampa, Florida, with all his multiple fake accounts. Just like they do daily. But it's okay. World Junior Hockey, very nice, Brian, very nice. Matt says, I'm a diehard Pitt fan, can't trust this Pitt team at all from what I've been watching all year. Crypto and Token says, Pitt and Eastern Michigan seems like a chess match. The under might be a simple play. Who asked? Ryan, how many Big Ten teams? I believe it's same amount as the ACC. I think it's 9. Or ACC might be 10. All right, guys. So, it's free play time. But I want to see if I can get you guys on something juicy as well. So, bear with me while I surf what 5 Dimes has as far as option goes. Now, if you're on the prop package, props will be posted a little bit later. Okay, props will be posted a little bit later. It's definitely going to be a good day for old props, so make sure you check the prop page here in a little bit. If you want our props, you can still get on our props. It's $30 for an entire week. Now, we don't put out props 7 days a week, all right, but we're very effective on the props that we put out. Matter of fact, out of the last 2 weeks that we've been allowing them, I think the props have had 1 losing day the other day. So they're coming off of a monster bounce back, which will be great. So, with that being said, post up in the chat what you guys like. Keep the chat rolling. Tito, is it a good day for personal plays? Every day is a good day, except yesterday. All bounce backs are usually strong. Doesn't matter premium plays or personal plays, but today's going to be a good day all the way around. I really like what we have for today. Like, I really do. Today's going to be a good day. Jeff says Louisville, VA Tech, BC. Oh, okay, on the ACC. Off the top of his head. Okay, so with that being said, I'm just surfing around trying to find something juicy for you guys on that I like. And I do like this one. So I'm going to bet it. And then we're going to post it up on the screen. This is going to be a second additional free play for you guys. So I'm going to get you guys 2 for actually hanging out with me today. So bear with me. Let me load this one onto the screen. Remember, this one, a lot of you guys should have, but if you don't, you'll want to head over to our friends over at 5 Dimes and open up an account over there to bet this one. But most of you guys should have this option no matter what book you're using. No matter what book you're using, you should probably have this one. So, give me 1 second here. Okay, so what we're going to do, throw it up on the screen. And again, if you do not have a 5 Dimes account, here's a link to it. Let them know that you came from here. They just renewed with us for another 6 months. So they just paid another hefty lump sum to be here. And we're very glad and appreciative of 5 Dimes. They're the reason why you guys get a free UFC fight pick on every single UFC card. So there's a link to 5 Dimes. Make sure that you click on that one when you go open up an account. Or that link is in every single one of our videos as well. So, Danny, thank you for jumping on board. The buy 3, get 3 free of our premium plays. Michael as well. Buy 3 days, get 3 days free. Brandon, I know you jumped on board my plays. Buy 3 days, get 3 days free. I'll be sending them out to you as well. So definitely a good day to get on board, guys. But the first play, and if you guys leave after I give you this one, you're going to be missing another one. So there's one more coming after this. All right, one more coming after this. So, free little prop bet. Miami first half team total over 13.5. Just put it in the comment section as well. You'll find that one under, next to the first half bets, under the regular full game section. Or half bets, depending on what type of book you have and how their book is structured. So there's that one. I do like Miami first half over 13.5. Miami has had a lot of issues, especially this year, in second halves. They'll come out, they'll put some points up on the board. Matt, sorry, but minus 140 is not a lot of juice. Minus 140 is not a lot of juice. It's $4 for every 100 that you bet. It's actually $3 more than a minus 110 spread. So to say minus 140 is a lot of juice, in my professional opinion, I think you're wrong. But feel free not to bet it. Feel free not to bet it. But I don't think I've lost one of these yet for you guys. Michael, thank you. I love hearing that. Says, what's up, Kyle? I've been killing it since I jumped on board with you in 5 Dimes. We're always glad to have you, Michael. Always glad to have you. And remember, juice only matters if you lose. Juice only matters if you lose. That's a fact. 3-0 bowl package, be 4-0 after today, Michael. Bowl package will be 4-0 after today. And if you guys want on our bowl package, there's still time to get on board our bowl package. You get 20 games minimum. You'll get a 20-game minimum, 70% guarantee. Go 70% or better, you get a week of premium plays free on the house. You get 3 days of our prop package free and 2 days of soccer, and there will be soccer on Saturday. So I'm going to give you guys one more free play for you guys. Chido with the smart comment of the day. Kyle's prop bets equal easy money. Hunter Fletcher, they don't have that prop on FanDuel. I'll tell you what. I'll make it very easy. Not on DraftKings either. That's because they suck. Okay? So, Hunter and Laura, click on the link that I just posted. Click on that link, go to 5 Dimes, put some money in it. I recommend funding it by Bitcoin. That way, you get those fast payouts. Okay? That way you get those fast payouts. Go put some money in 5 Dimes. That way, you could actually make some money on it. Well, Matt, minus 110 costs you $10 for every 100 that you bet. So minus 140 $30 more. I think I said 3, but it's 40. Bad math. That California public school. But either way, a win's a win and money in your pocket. Worry about juice if you lose. Michael, that is, I got it off of 5 Dimes. Skip, if you sign up, the guarantee is that you go 70%. 70% or better, or you will get a week of premium plays free. Precise cleaning, what's going on? Getting ready to get you guys on an additional free play. So Skip, if you buy the bowl package and you get on board the bowl package, because I know you've been on for a couple of our guaranteed plays as well as 3 days of premium plays, which we've taken care of you on. Or still taking care of you on. If you buy the bowl package, you'll get a minimum of 20 plays, and we give you the 70% guarantee or better. But as Jeff said, prop bets are normally never minus 110. So if you're worried about $30, don't bet them. That's great advice. And it's definitely a fact. Now, some of them are dogs. We've taken some great dogs. Jameis Winston doesn't throw an interception. Prop bet the one game he did not throw a pick. We timed it right at plus 180. So sometimes they're big dogs, sometimes they're small dogs, and sometimes they're small, medium, and large favorites, depending on what they are. But we definitely do our due diligence and try and make sure that we put you on a winner. But remember, as always, props should never be your main focal point of a bet. They're a prop bet. They're supposed to be for fun. They should be for your lunch money, your dinner money, your steak and lobster money. I just got a great text message. about props. Props are props, and the probability is greater at minus 140. That's why it's minus 140. And then, so do they ask when it's a plus 140, why such a dog? That is a great text message. Thank you, sir, for sending that one. Matt, some other big bettor told me never lay anything over 150. What's your opinion on that? He's a fucking moron. Excuse my language, everybody. Well, it's obvious he probably doesn't bet. And if he does, ask to see real tickets. Brian says the bowl package is a great deal. Well, I will show you the line is still where it's at when I bet it. And if you guys are not getting that line, you should probably look at, finding another book, or adding 5 dimes to your collection of books. That way you can actually, 1, bet this game, and 2, actually get a decent line. So, here you can see that it's still there on 5 dimes. Miami first half over 13.5 minus 140. My little nickel wager has not changed it one bit. Has not changed it one bit. That's what I say to that, Matt. Cool. There we go. Eternal. Last UFC fights I took way above minus 150 and I'm up thousands. Absolutely. It says that's a dumb piece of advice. I agree. Michael Jenkins says, I already profited off the bowl package after 3 games. $199 for the bowl package is a steal. I'm very happy with it. Very happy. Thank you, Michael. I do appreciate that. Love hearing that. Jeff says, can't win money with a wooden nickel. What's the highest juice I would bet then? Well, it depends. Is it a winner? Garrett Sutter's got the laughing face and says, I have to agree. Magnificent boy, man, I lost $750 on NBA prop bets yesterday. That's no good. Sorry to hear that. We didn't put out any props yesterday. Brian, I'm not sure. I always recommend Bitcoin because it's faster payouts. But other than that, I've never deposited with them any other way other than Bitcoin. Cryptos and tokens, you're very welcome. 5-1 on free plays this week, and we're giving you guys 3 today. We'll probably be 8-1 on the week. No other service is doing that. And here's the difference. Just because we label it free doesn't mean it's actually a free play. I mean, it's free for you guys for tuning in or watching the video. But they're actually plays right out of our packages. We give out a consensus play. It's right out of our paid consensus play package. There's 3 consensus plays today. The one that we put in our daily free play video is right out of it. The prop bet that I just gave you guys will be right out of our prop bet package. The free play that I'm getting ready to give you guys is out of one of our other package. Marcus, unfortunately, UFC, we have to wait until January 18th. Will be the first one of 2019. Unfortunately. That part sucks. That part definitely sucks. Jeff says, Jeff quote me. Says this should be the quote of the year. Can we make this in the running for quote of next year as well? What's the highest juice you would lay? It depends. Is it a winner? I like that. I like that. Brian says a lot of wise guys like minus 220. Just depends. Is it a winner? Is it a winner? Will depend on what I'm willing to risk, as well as what you guys should be willing to risk. Now, I can't remember the last time I asked one of my clients to lay 220 or hell, 200. I know I've given out, I probably gave out a handful of big money lines in baseball last year, but they all won. Well, then I guess, Matt, you answered your own question. You never know if something's a winner or not until the game is over. So then I guess you don't know if you should lay minus 140, minus 200, or stick to all dogs. But as I always say to my clients, juice doesn't matter unless you lose. So if you're going to take a high juice play, just make sure you're on the right side. Jeff needs to be on a t-shirt. Maybe we'll make that the first official Cappers Nation t-shirt. Oh, I know you're not questioning, Matt. I've laid some serious juice. I'm not afraid to lay the juice. A lot of you in here have seen tickets of mine where I'm not afraid to lay the juice. But then again, I'm not afraid to take a big underdog either. So, let's get you guys on another free play. Let's have some fun today. Let's make some more money today. The play I'm going to give you Fast Freddy, speaking of dogs, how is your golden doodle? She is a giant ball of love. Shapendi, no, I did not send out my personal plays. I'm going to give you one of them here, and then I'm going to be sending out all of them here in a little bit. Marcus, you're getting you're getting Miami over 13.5 minus 150. That must be on Bovada or something. Bet DSI. Cato says, if you're a true sports bettor, laying the juice is nothing as long as you win, no question about it. Magnificent boy put 600 on Manchester United. They're up 4-1. Very nice. Very nice. Give me 1 second, folks. Okay. Today should definitely be a good day today. Today should definitely be a good day today. Michael, you're very welcome. It should be a nice winner. Should go along great with what you already have. All right, guys, so get you guys on another free play today. Just double checking the line on this one. Just double checking the line on this one. And I'm also going to show a screenshot of something as well. So, this is one of the reasons why I like to bet. Justin, would I do 14.5? No. I mean, it probably, yeah, it's probability, but no. The value was at the 13.5. The value is not at 14.5. Now, the other day when we took BYU over 14.5, we had BYU scoring, on our side at least 28 in the first half. So there was definitely value in taking over 14.5. This one, Miami over 14.5, it's Miami. No, I would not take them over 14.5. I'd be looking for a different place to bet. So, taking a look. I want to pop this screenshot into the program here to show you guys what we're going to be betting on and kind of explain it. So going to get it on the screen here and show it to you guys. So give me 1 second here. So when you're taking a look, I just posted it up in the screen. What we're going to be taking, it's a personal play of mine. I really like this game. Pittsburgh, Eastern Michigan. I know everybody in the world seems to be on the under in this one for rightful reasons. Pitt's offense has shown, struggles over the year, especially moving the ball, running the ball. They don't get the big yardage plays. Eastern Michigan on defense is a team that gives up big yardage plays. They get ran all over. Okay, Pittsburgh is going to run all over them. Pittsburgh should have a great running game today, which will open up, obviously, the passing game and the play-action pass for Pitt. Should definitely help them in that category. Eastern Michigan, 13-point dog. I think they put up points. I think they surprise everybody. I'm rolling with the over in this one. However, when you take a look at that screen and you click on the drop down, over 49.5. Over 49 minus 110. I always click on that drop down to take a look if I'm betting on 5 dimes. Now, if I'm betting in the book, you get what they give you, and if you want to buy a half a point, you buy a half a point. But when you take a look, and it's minus 110, over 49, you can get over 48.5, which obviously 7 touchdowns, 7 extra points equals 49. Boy, it would suck to get that 7th touchdown and 7th extra point, and you push. But if there's value in buying it down a half a point, I'll buy it down. If there's no value, meaning it's minus 120, minus 125, minus 130, then no, I wouldn't do it. But because when you click on this and you see over 48.5 minus 117, that's what I'm betting and that's what I'm giving out. Okay, over 48.5 minus $1.17. This is a scenario where you're going to pay just a couple dollars more for every $100 that you bet. Okay? Not much more. Not much more. $7 more. You're going to lay $17 for every 100 versus $10 for every 100. And now if for some reason it ends on 7 TDs and 7 extra points, you're going to walk away with a victory and cash that ticket for not having to lay much. For not having to lay much. If you're texting me asking me if I have my plays, I have them, but I haven't sent them out yet because we're live. So if you haven't got my plays yet, that's okay. I haven't sent them out yet. I'll be sending them out in roughly an hour. So there's my free play. I already posted it up in the comment section, and that's my reasoning. Obviously, we broke down the game why a half hour ago. Why 48.5 versus 49 is because there's value at 48.5 minus 117. So that would be the reason why. MLB says Louisiana Tech money line. I know what. It's all good. And even if you guys do text me, it's okay. I'm just going to tell you that we're live and I haven't sent them out yet because we haven't sent them out. You guys never bother me when you text me, except for the people that want to text me at like 2 o'clock in the morning. But that's what that good do not disturb button is for these days. That's what that good do not disturb button is for. So, going to be a great day. 3 free plays for you guys today. 1 in our daily free play video. 2 here. It's always a great time. Always a great time here at Cappers Direct, taking care of you guys. If you haven't already went and watched our daily free play, here's the link to it. There's the link to it. Fantastic, MLB. Thanks for your assessment of the Pitt Eastern Michigan game. So enjoy that free play. Tail it, don't tail it. I don't care. I'm betting it. I'm betting it regardless of what you guys think of it or where the public is betting it. AKA, they're all rolling with the under. Some respected sharps all rolling with the under too. And who knows? Maybe it goes under. Maybe it goes over. But I'll tell you this. I do like the over for multiple reasons. Magnificent point. I just feel like any college football game can go over, especially bowl games. No doubt about it, especially when you got a low total. Especially when you got a low total. Yep. And Pitt's offense, not big offensive numbers. Not big offensive numbers. But we're not playing it because of the Pitt offensive numbers. Play it because of the Eastern Michigan defensive numbers that we talked about. Eastern Michigan will put up their work of the points on the board against the Pitt D, which is a pretty damn good defense. Pitt struggles on offense. They've had some tough opponents: Virginia, Penn State, UCF, Miami, Virginia Tech. They'll move the ball well against an Eastern Michigan defense that gives up over 200 yards a game on the ground and 226 in the air. Now, do they cover the spread? Well, that's another play. That's a premium play. Fast Freddy 5 dimes up to 149. Doesn't surprise me. It only takes a couple people to bet it for us to move the line. It's actually 140 still on my side. I just refreshed it and I still see 140. I still see 140 on it. Hell, at least I didn't give you guys the first quarter over 6.5 minus 170, huh? Then we'd really have some juice. Magnificent point. Today might be the day Pitt scores 35 points. It would not surprise me one bit. They scored 34 against North Carolina, 33 against Duke, 35 in their win over UCF. They've struggled against some very defensive teams. They've excelled against teams that can't stop the run. Eastern Michigan gave up 34 to Kent, 45 to Northern Illinois, whose offense is they gave up 17, put up 45 against Northern Illinois, whose offense is absolutely horrible. They gave up 43 to Buffalo, 37 to Toledo, 27 against Western Michigan, 29 against Ball State, who absolutely sucks. Central Michigan, they gave up 42. Hell, Central Connecticut State put up 29 on them. Illinois put up 31. Kentucky put up 38. And Coastal Carolina put up 23. Little old Coastal Carolina put up 23. Will there be points scored? I do believe so. I do believe so. Now, this is a later game, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Obviously, Detroit, it's colder than here in Vegas. So we definitely take that into consideration. But, a slight wind, 9-10 mile an hour, southwest wind tonight at game time. Cloudy. And in the low 50s. Low 50s, end of December in Detroit, Michigan. That is a beautiful day in Detroit. Detroit natives will probably be in flip-flops, board shorts, and a tank top. Low 50s at nighttime. Magnificent Boy says, I'm with you, Kyle. Absolutely awesome. All right, guys. So, guys and gals, everybody that tuned in, we always appreciate it. We go live 7 days a week. We put out content 7 days a week as well. Ford Field, that's right. It is indoors. It is indoors. So everybody will be wearing their board shorts and flip-flops to the stadium. I always forget. I always mix up Ford Field with it being an indoor stadium. Thank you, Crypto and Tokens, for pointing that out. But yes, Ford Field is indoors. But yes, nonetheless, it'll be a beautiful evening in Detroit. Mr. Blevins, you just confirmed what I was thinking. I like the over. Fantastic. Fast Freddy, I listened to the BYU game. Do you think they choked in the clutch? Horrible decisions by the coach. Many. Not just one, but many. Many opportunities to close that game out. And they failed on many different levels, including the final 3rd and 2. And to call a pass play. Yeah, we got hosed by the coach on that one. What's my comment about that missed field goal that everyone thinks was good? I wish it was good. It didn't affect our overplay. We all had the over for the bowl game, so we were fine because we had it at 64. As far as the field goal, referees are human. They made the call. It's in the rule book. It's not reversible or reviewable. So, what's my opinion? I only saw the straight-on angle. I heard there's other angles that show it clearly, not through the uprights. But I haven't seen them myself. But refs are human. They make mistakes. You just roll with it. No opinion on it. It is what it is. Coach had plenty of opportunity to close that game out on 3rd and 2. Rather than put your quarterback under center, as Jeff said, and roll out left with a right-handed QB. Wasted timeouts? Absolutely. Fast Freddy, you're killing me with the quotes. The ball had a hook just like your driver, Kyle. No doubt about my drive's got a hook to it. That was a Twilight Zone field goal. Yeah, it was, guys. It was. Obviously, I would have loved for it to. I thought it went in. The straight-on replay shows it going through the uprights. Now maybe it went out, and when it came back around, hooked back in to look. I don't know, but I was told there's other angles that show it clearly not through the uprights. But again, we had a chance to win that game with BYU on the money line, 3rd and 2, and with a horrible play call. Much like some horrible play calling by the Cowboys as well Sunday. Speaking of my golf game, I need to get out there. I need to stop working and go hit some golf balls to get out on the course. But you guys won't give me a day off, so I just had my 1 day off until after the bowl games. Christmas was my day off. No, Ryan, they can't renew it. So my next day off will be, and even then, since it'll be my first day off in forever, it probably won't be spent golfing. My next day off will be Tuesday, January 7th. Tuesday, January 7th will be my next day off. So we got a little while, folks. We got a little while before I get to go golfing. Unless we squeak in a round after a live show or before a live show. All right, guys and gals, enjoy those free plays. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you guys, chit chat, and I love doing the live shows. And again, if you haven't already done so, if you're tuning in, hit the rewind button. 3 free plays, 2 in this video, 1 in our daily free play video. Hit that subscribe button, guys, so that way you're notified when we go live. We go live noon Eastern tomorrow, but we're going to go live about a half hour early to break down the North Carolina Temple game for you guys tomorrow. Ryan, not off on New Year's? Nope, absolutely not. Not a chance. I wish. Might be hungover, but no day off. New Year's Day bowl games. You got Michigan, Alabama, Minnesota, Auburn, Wisconsin, Oregon, Baylor, Georgia. Not a chance. Sugar Bowl, Rose Bowl, Outback Bowl, and the Citrus Bowl all on New Year's Day. Matt, you're all good, brother. You're all good. There's no amount to the juice that I won't lay as long as it's a winner. But as you know, you don't know if it's a winner till it's over. So lay the juice. Lay the juice, worry about it later. Cortland, thank you, brother. Always glad to have you on board with us. I know you don't comment on the show from time to time, but I know you're always watching and listen, learning, making that money. And glad to have you on board. I know you're one of our yearly premium play members and a very valued part of this family. Matter of fact, every one of our viewers, even the haters, are all valued parts of the Cappers Nation family and the Cappers Direct. So it's always great to have everybody with us. So, all right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. It's time to get rolling. Jeff, okay to hook a ball as long as it lands on the fairway. Absolutely. Absolutely. I generally need some good members bounce off some trees, too. You hit the cart path, and I just pray it keeps rolling, and then rolls in onto the fairway. All right, guys, good luck today. Let's make a boatload of money. Remember, guys, Christmas sales are still going on. Buy 3 days, get 3 days free. That is supposed to end. I was told it's going to be ending tonight. However, the big bosses, they're not here today. They get the day off. Bastard. Suckers. They get the day off. We're here working. And remember, bowl package, guys, 3-0 already. You can still get on the bowl package, $199. Hopefully we can edit that part out. I apologize. All right, guys, good luck. Let's make a boatload of money together. And we'll see you guys all live tomorrow. We'll go live a few minutes, about 30 minutes before our normal noon Eastern time. All right, guys, take it easy. Good luck. Always bet within your means. Don't do anything stupid. And we'll see you guys all live tomorrow. Take it easy, guys.